Hey everyone, this is Royal. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about alts, when to create an alt, which class to choose, how to transfer platinum to your main character, and everything that follows that. Now, when creating an alt, yes, you should choose a class that you're going to be enjoying, but don't forget that you need a really good speed boost. So for example, currently my alt is a necromancer. The bone armor with the speed boost is really amazing. Also the barbarian, the sprint is really good. One other class I'm sure the speed boost is great is the crusader with the mount. So make sure you choose a class that has a really good speed boost so that you don't spend much time going or farming inside the hidden lairs and stuff like that. One other thing to make sure of is before creating an alt, make sure that your main character is up to speed. Make sure you have your CR is good no matter which difficulty you're playing, and especially when you want to queue for a dungeon, that's how you know you're comfortable farming that difficulty. Your recommended combat rating for that dungeon or difficulty, you should be there or above. So make sure you do that before creating an alt. Let's jump right into it. Now, farming on your alt depends on one thing and one thing only, and that's how much time do you have. If you're gonna go basic and you don't have much time to spend on the game on your alt, you just do the dailies, get to the third chest right here, 300 platinum each day, 2100 platinums each week. You can transfer those. Second method would be Elder Rifts. Each Elder Rift without any crest would give you 8 fading ambers. Just get to 320 fading ambers, go to the jeweler, either craft an eternal legendary crest to use in a rift, or craft the random legendary gem, which would give you either 1, 2, or a 5-star gem, legendary gem. Now the issue with that is that I've never had luck, but don't take me as an example because it's RNG. To be honest, on my alt I'm gonna start doing only the craft the random gem, and on my main the eternal legendary crests, in case that mirror event came back where you put 10 legendary crests and you get 10 gems and 10 copies of those that are bound. So that is up to you, but you can mix and match between these two things. Now the third method would be to farm hidden lairs. Now each hidden lair will give you 3 bound gems and 3 unbound. You can get up to 63 bound gems and 63 unbound gems each week. Once again, this makes you a lot of platinum, so that should be the only, when you don't have enough time, that should be the only method you follow, is doing as many lairs as possible. And just to give you a tip right here, when doing lairs, of course, you're going to see that in the general chat, shadow chat, immortal chat, most people are looking for lairs to farm. I don't do lairs in groups, I just do solo, and I usually just go to Bilefen first thing. There's always a hidden lair right there. But just to tell you one thing, if you don't find hidden lairs or there are many people farming, all you have to do is come here, go from Inferno to Hell, whichever hell, it doesn't matter because they're all going to be the same hidden lairs in that difficulty. So we found one here, it wasn't there. Also, if you couldn't find this here, you could go to normal. So whenever you change the difficulty between normal, hell, and inferno, lairs are different because it's a different instance. Make sure you do that if you can't find any lairs. And on your alt, when you start, you don't have to do hidden lairs on inferno or hell difficulties. You just go normal and do them. Also on your main you can do that because everyone is farming on inferno, whether 5 or 6. You can just go to normal, go to hell, and farm these hidden lairs. This is a really good thing you should do. Just make sure to farm on your alt these hidden lairs for that delicious platinum. Let's see what we have here. Now, to give you an idea about when did I start this alt, I just go right here to Tate and select Elite Quests. And the first Elite Quest I did was on January 4th. So give or take 2 days, 3 days, 4 days. So it's been around since the beginning of January. It's not a long time, it's a short time. I've only started playing the game in October or late September. So let me give you an idea about how much platinum I made. Now, all the platinum that I purchased, or the platinum that I transferred, these items I purchased from my main character. Mostly rubies, because they're cheap on the market. I set them to the highest price. And of course, familiars. One good example here is this. I bought this from my main character for 80k. When I first made it, when familiars came out, I couldn't sell it less than 320k because it had 2 orange, 2 yellow, and 2 blues. It's not even a legendary familiar itself, it's blue. Then I emailed Blizzard after a while, a month and a half. I was able to lower the price to 160,000 platinum, and it still didn't sell. I emailed them again. I said, what's the problem? This doesn't make sense. No one is going to buy this. Anyways, I received an email from them saying that familiars price depend on how many stones you used converting those familiars. So after that, in a couple of days, I was able to lower it to 80k. It still didn't sell. No one's gonna buy it. I don't want to use it. So I just bought it from my alt, and I'm gonna try and sell it or see what I can do with it. But at least I transferred that 80k from my alt to my main character. One other thing to do, or make sure you do when you transfer platinum, you just sell from your main character whatever you want to sell. Right here I have 4 rubies. Set it to the maximum price or whatever your alt has. And just to make sure, before buying it on your alt, you go to gems, you go to rubies, check that your item is there, because there might be a duplicate. So this is mine. Let's say this is my main. I put this on the market. No one's gonna buy rubies for 400 each. So I log into my alt, I come here, I buy it. Sometimes there's a duplicate, another person putting 4 rubies for 400, so beware of that. So people, before ending this video, I just want to give you a couple of tips that I follow myself. First of all, don't spend too much time on your alt if you're not farming, and don't spend time on your alt to begin with if you did not finish everything, all the activities, shadow wars, keons, raids, everything you have on your main you should finish first. Then you go to your alt if you have time during that week and farm your platinum. Second thing, if you didn't enjoy your class, you can always come here and change your class right here at the brazier, shifting flames, choose whatever you want. Some people have maybe 9 alts, 7, 5. I personally don't recommend that, because if you're gonna farm fully, all you can do is with 1 or 2 alts. That's how I see it, because I do play this guy. I do cap all layers and stuff every week, so I have an idea. So if you have 9 characters, it's gonna be a mess. That's of course my opinion, but if you prefer to do so, just go ahead and do, but I think it's too much. Last thing, that it's okay to play on a low difficulty like normal, hell 1 and 2. It doesn't matter for your alt which difficulty you're playing on, because you can farm layers on any difficulty. You can farm the Elder Rifts any difficulty, and you can do your bounties and dungeons on any difficulty. I hope this guide helped you or will help you. And if you have any questions, please let me know in the comment section. I'd be happy to reply. Thank you.